Hey everybody, this is YGOanimeDecksNDuels.
And we're doing a deck profile here on Jaden Yuki. I'm going to be running over the monsters, spells, and trap cards.
And then I'm going to be covering the fusions.
So we got a long one here for you guys, so let's get this right started. First off, we got Wing Kuriboh. Jaden got this from Yu-Gi-Moto at the very beginning of, pretty much the first card you've seen Jaden ever have. Really good card, pretty sweet. Wing Kuriboh level 10. I'm going to be trying to go through this as fast as I can, so I probably won't read all the effects, but if you don't know what he does, look him up. Then we've got Burstinatrix and Avion, the fusions he used to make Flame Wingman. Very popular card, really, really good card. But yeah, I like them both. They're normal monsters. I'm a big normal person fan. So we got Clayman. We'll just tap him there in defense mode. Clayman, pretty standard elemental hero for the most part. You know, just another one of Jaden's cards. Sparkman, my favorite normal elemental hero monster because he just looks badass. Then going on to the effect ones, we've got Necroshade and Bubble Man. Bubble Man's pretty cool. If there's only one card in your hand, you can special summon it. When this card is summoned, you can draw 2 cards if there are no other cards on your side of the field or in your hand. So that's a really cool effect. Works really well. I've used it a few times in some of our duels that we've got coming up for you guys. And then we got Jaden's pretty much trap monster before he got his Neo-spacians. That's Blade Edge. Really good card. I've had this card for a long time. Super good card, though. Wild Heart, this card is unaffected by the effect of trap cards. That comes in handy for different things you can consume. So now going on to our Neo-spacians, and we'll finish off with our final elemental hero, which you guys can probably assume will be Neos. Elemental hero Neos. Jaden's best card by far. His best card because, you know, you can use contact fusion with him and other spacians and works really, really well. Then we got Aqua Dolphin, Glow Moss, Dark Panther, Air Hummingbird, Grand Mole, and Flame Scarab. So these are Jaden's Neo-spacians. I kind of wish they would have made more Neo-spacian cards during the anime, but they didn't. So these are the ones that we've got. They all have really cool effects, and I'm sure you guys know what they all do. But I really like all 6 of them. They're really cool cards, and you know they all have good purposes, and they all do really good things. So let's move on here. Slap Aqua Dolphin there at the top because he's awesome. We got Rottweiler. These are kind of our monsters that aren't necessarily Neo-spacians, but they're in Jaden's deck, so you use Rottweiler. You can add an elemental hero and a polymerization from your deck when this card is destroyed by battle. Really good. Card Trooper, kind of got a negative and a positive effects if it works, but it works, so we'll keep it. And we got Cross Porter. You can send one monster you control to the graveyard and special summon one Neo-spacian monster from your hand. When this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one Neo-spacian monster from your deck to your hand. So you can see where that'd be pretty beneficial with contact fusion. And then we got Neo-Space Pathfinder. You can discard this card to the graveyard to add one Neo-space from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Also, you can tell, I mean, she's a trump monster. She's got 1800, so she can trump over some of the stronger monsters from Battle City. Because, you know, the Battle City characters really had a lot more stronger monsters than the GX characters did. So, alrighty, so here we go. Starting off with the spells, we got Flute of Summoning Kuriboh, which allows you to add Wing Kuriboh from your deck to your hand. And then we got Transcendent Wings, which sends Wing Kuriboh to the graveyard to special summon Wing Kuriboh level 10. Really good spell card. It's a pretty cool deck. I didn't say this earlier, but this deck contains 50 cards. So it's a bigger deck, but it's the same number as Yugi and Kaiba. So it comes in beneficial. Then we got 3... oh, whoops. Wrong card, guys. We got 3 Field Card Zone cards. This is the only deck that we actually run Field Card Zone cards at this moment in time, I believe. So if we make some other decks, maybe like a Weevil deck or a Mako deck or something like that, then we'll have to run some other cards like that Field Card Zone. But this time, this is all we have. These are 3 really good cards. We just thought it's kind of cool to add all 3 of them. And, you know, if you get them off, you get them off. If you don't, you don't. Then we got the sick combo of Mirage of Nightmare and Emergency Provisions. You've seen Jaden use this a few times to draw 4 cards, then use Emergency Provisions to gain life points. Really good combo. Reinforcement Army allows you to take one warrior-type monster from your deck and put it in your hand. Good for fusion. Warrior Returning Alive. Select one warrior-type monster from your graveyard and add to your hand. Monster Reincarnation. Pretty simple. Polymerization. Really rare card. No one's ever seen that card before, so you better get that card if you don't have it. Fifth Hope. You know, select 5 Element Zero cards from your graveyard, shuffle them in your deck, then draw 2 cards. Draw 3 cards instead if you had no other cards in your hand or on the field when you activate this card. So this is a really cool spell card. I just really like the spell card. I like the picture too. Then we got some equip cards, which we just run 2 equip cards. Spark Blaster and Bubble Blaster. Those are the only 2 ones. We wanted to keep, the theme of the elemental heroes in the deck. So we want to just put some of the most common ones Jaden used in the first season of the anime, to kind of keep it how it is. Then we got Fake Hero. This is actually a really good card for Neo-spacians, especially summon 1 elemental hero monster from your hand. This turn that monster can attack and return to the owner's hand during the end phase. What you do with this, you use this on the field to bring Neos on the field. Then you use Synchro Fusion, and he's going to be going to graveyard anyways, pretty much. Revenge of Neos and Contact Out and Common Soul, as I call them. I call them the Neo spell cards because I kind of forget what their names are, but they have Neos on all 3 of them, so you can just pretty much assume that they have to do with the Neos cards if you don't know what they do. Then we have H-E-R-O, woo, Hero. Probably the best group of spell cards in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, it's a bold statement, but these 4 spell cards together are actually pretty damn good and useful if you can get them all off in the same game. So yeah, really cool cards. Then we got Featherwind, which is a card you can only use with Avian on the field. Allows you to destroy 1 spell and trap card on the field. Really good card, and Avian's on the field more than you'd think, actually, surprisingly. Hero Signal, you can only activate this card when a monster on your side of the field is destroyed as a result of battle and sent to graveyard. Special summon 1 level 4 or lower monster from your hand or deck that includes elemental hero in its name. That's another really good card. Super Junior Confrontation. I like using this card whenever I have a stronger monster in the field and Wing Kuriboh, because then it forces your opponent to attack Wing Kuriboh and ends the battle phase, so it's fucking hilarious. A Hero Emerges, pretty standard card. Elemental Recharge, really good trap card. Increase your life points by 1,000 for each face-up elemental hero card on the field. Hero Barrier, which if there's a face-up monster on your side of the field that includes elemental hero in its card name, negate the attack of one of your opponent's monsters. So it's kind of like a negate attack except for just for 1 card. And Jaden's best trap card, in my opinion, Draining Shield. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, negate the attack, and if you do, gain life points equal to the target's attack. So that's all I got for the spell and trap cards and monster cards for you guys. So I'm just going to take it over here to my friend and let him go from there.
Alright, I got the fusion cards. Now, there's quite a few of these too, and for time, I'm not really going to read the effects, but I will say what monsters are needed and attack and defense. First, we got Elemental Hero Shining Flame Wingman. He's got, you need Elemental Hero Flame Wingman and Elemental Hero Sparkman. It's 2,500 attack and 2,100 defense. Then you've got Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. He's got 2,100 attack and 1,200 defense. He needs Elemental Hero Avian and Elemental Hero Bursenatrix. Then we've got Elemental Hero Thunder Giant, 2,400 attack, 1,500 defense. Need Elemental Hero Sparkman and Elemental Hero Clayman. Then we've got Elemental Hero Rampart and Rampart Blaster. You need Elemental Hero Clayman and Elemental Hero Bursenatrix. Is 2,000 attack and 2,500 defense. Then we've got Elemental Hero Mudball Man. His attack is 1,900 and the defense is 3,000. Elemental Hero Bubble Man and Elemental Hero Clayman. Struggling to read some of these names because they're hollow and whatnot. So Elemental Hero Plasma Vice. You need Elemental Hero Sparkman and Elemental Hero Blade Edge. His attack is 2,600 and the defense is 23,000 or 2,300, not 1,000. Next we have Elemental Hero Tempest. I like this card. It looks really cool. I just wanted to point that out. You need Elemental Hero Avian, Elemental Hero Sparkman, and Elemental Hero Bubbleman. Next is Elemental Hero Darkbright. This is attack 2,000 and defense 1,000. You need Elemental Hero Sparkman and Elemental Hero Necroblade. Next is Elemental Hero Wild Edge. This is Elemental Hero Wild Heart and Elemental Hero Blade Edge. Attack is 2,600 and defense is 2,300. Now we have Elemental Hero Wild Wingman. You need Elemental Hero Wild Heart and Elemental Hero Avian. Attack is 1,900 and defense is 2,300. Now we have Elemental Hero Mariner.
Yeah, whatever you call it, it's hard to say.
You need Elemental Hero Bubble Man and Elemental Hero Avian. The attack is 1,400, defense is 1,000. Then we have Elemental Hero, was it Necroid?
Shaman.
Shaman, yeah. And then you need Elemental Hero Wildheart and Elemental Hero Necroshade. Yeah. And the attack is 1900 and the defense is 1800. Now we have Elemental Hero Electrum. These you need Elemental Hero Avion, Elemental Hero Basinatrix, and Elemental Hero Clayman. The attack is 2900 and defense is 2600.
And Bubble Man, he didn't state that. There's 4 there.
Oh, there is a 4th one there. Yeah. I'm not a big Elemental Hero person, so now we're on to the Neo-spacians. We've got Elemental Hero Magma Neos. You need Elemental Hero Neos, Neo-spacian, was that Flare
Scarab.
Flare Scarab? I don't know. Neo-spacian Guard Mole.
Grand Mole, yeah.
Grand Mole. I'm reading it upside down now.
Give him a hand, though, guys. That's hard to do. Read it upside down.
Attack is 3000, defense is 2500. Then we have Elemental Hero Storm Neos. You need Elemental Hero Neos, Neo-spacian Air, I don't know, Hummingbird, Neo-spacian Aqua Dolphin. You know, and I'd like to state too while I'm doing this, you know, we really need bigger text on these cards. Attack is 3000, defense is 2500. Next we have Elemental Hero Glow Neos. You need Elemental Hero Neos, Neo-spacian Glow Moss. Attack's 2500 and defense is 2000. And then we have Elemental Hero Flare Neos, Elemental Hero Neos, and Neo-spacian Flare Scarab. It's another cool card in my opinion. These next couple are really cool. I like them. The attack is 2500, defense is 2000. Then we have Elemental Hero Dark Neos. And this is probably my favorite one of the Neo-spacian, you know, fusion cards, just because, I don't know, he's really awesome looking. I'm a card look kind of guy. Need Elemental Hero Neos and Neo-spacian Dark, who was that, Panther. Attack's 2500, defense is 2000. Then we have Elemental Hero Air Neos. Need Elemental Hero Neos and Neo-spacian Air Hummingbird. Attack's 2500, defense 2000. We have Elemental Hero Grand Neos. You need Elemental Hero Neos and Neo-spacian Grand Mole. Attack was 2500, defense is 2000. And then we have Elemental Hero Aqua Neos. You need Elemental Hero Neos and Neo-spacian Aqua Dolphin. Attack is 2500 and defense is 2000.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching, and give Shannon a hand of applause. Like I said earlier, he's reading that upside down. That's really difficult to ask. I didn't want to get off my fat ass to move. But before we go, you know, always drink Mountain Dew. Stay away from beer, but stay with voltage. Peace out, guys.